Okay, so once you have ticked off all your conditions, then you can pay your deposit. If you haven't put any conditions in, then you'll pay your deposit once the offer is accepted. If you are buying at auction, you're paying a deposit when you win the auction. Like I said before, this deposit is usually 10% of the purchase price. Make sure that you have that money available to you when you're expecting to go unconditional. If you're using KiwiSaver and you're bidding at an auction, you need to get your lawyer to get that money into your bank account or write a different clause to say it's going to come 10 days later. The way that you pay this money is either to your lawyer or to the real estate agent's trust account. The instructions will be on the sales and purchase agreement. Now, you can obviously put less than 10% deposit on the agreement, but you need to make sure that the seller agrees to that number before you make your offer accepted or bid at the auction. And sometimes people will put a very low number as a deposit because it's more easier to get out. And sometimes people say, I'm going to pay 5% when I go unconditional and the other 5% when I get my KiwiSaver out. If you are using KiwiSaver, just expect that it's going to take 10 working days or longer. Talk to your lawyer about the turnaround time because that does dictate either how long your finance clause is when you make your offer, or if you're going unconditional, how long until the seller's going to get that 10%. So keep that in mind. The best thing to do is communicate with the seller via the real estate agent and your lawyer to manage expectations. Of course, a mortgage broker will also be able to give you guidelines on how long it's going to take and what percent you should put as your deposit. But basically, once you pay the deposit, you now are legally buying this house. So you need to make sure everything is okay, because if you do not complete the purchase, you're going to lose your deposit and potentially more money because the seller might get a bit annoyed and want more money from you.